Generic YouTube greeting. Welcome to Play on Wheels. I am your host, Desert Eagle Ryu, and we have a Destiny video today. And specifically, we are going to be talking about this weapon here. This is the No Land Beyond Exotic Sniper Rifle, and as you can see, it does take up your primary slot. That is one of its unique perks or abilities, I guess you could say. It also has the Mulligan, which if you miss a shot, it has a chance to return it to the magazine. And its other unique perk is the Master, which increases precision damage and increases damage against the next target when you get a kill with the weapon. Now, aesthetically speaking, this is a very nice looking weapon. It's got that classic look. It looks like a good old-fashioned bolt-action rifle, and I honestly love how this weapon looks. However, when you start using this weapon, it becomes very clear how impractical it actually is. Exhibit A, the iron sights are huge. That lever on the side takes up more of the screen. It's just not good. It's really hard to get an accurate shot in. And I did hit him there, but I was aiming at the head, but it hit in the body. And that was probably my fault. I'm not the best with snipers in this game, but it's not a very usable weapon, especially not at the range that I'm at now. So let's try to take a look at from further away. Alright, now we see some targets over there, so now we're going to try to hit them as accurately as we can with this weapon. And remember, this weapon, its ability increases the precision damage, so we have to go for headshots to really see if this gun can shine. So there's a little gameplay of the PvE aspect of this gun from pretty close range to medium to long range, which I just showed you. And I'm just not impressed. It takes way too long to chamber each shot. It doesn't feel that accurate to me really as a gun, especially as a sniper rifle. Even when you think you're aiming right on target, sometimes it just doesn't hit where you think it's going to, and that's a huge problem. Especially with a gun that is a sniper rifle, you want to be precise, and with this gun's perk that increases the precision damage, you need to try to hit those precision shots, and it's not that easy to do with this weapon, especially on a moving target. Now, that being said, the only way I could see this weapon being usable in PvE is in a boss fight, or some large stationary target that has a very obvious and easy to hit weak point where you can just stand back and just continually fire this thing and just continually hit the weak point of the boss or the large target. That's really the only time I can see this being effective, and it's just not a good PvE weapon. Now we're going to test the PvP aspect of this gun, and I don't really have very high hopes for this. I haven't actually used this in PvP before for obvious reasons, but just on the off chance that it's amazing somehow in PvP, I'm going to take it to the Crucible and we're going to see how it does. Now, the rules of this PvP test are quite simple. I will only be allowed to fire this weapon and melee. That's it. The rules for melee are I have to get a shot off with this weapon first before I attempt to melee, and other than that, I'm not allowed to use any secondary weapons or heavy weapons, grenades, specials, anything like that. Just this weapon and a melee. So let's see how this thing does in PvP.
Control. Alpha Team. gained the lead. Zone B secure. Zone B lost. Falling behind. Zone C lost. Heavy ammo on the way. You captured Zone A. Slow them down. Show. Ha. More efforts like that, and we might just win.
So there you have it. In case that was kind of hard to follow, I will have the exact number of kills and deaths in the description. I did get 6 kills, but I will put the amount of deaths in the description as well. I did not go positive with this gun. I didn't even break even. Our team won somehow. That's kind of amazing to me, because I certainly didn't help at all. In closing, this gun is just not a good weapon overall, especially not in PvP. Its perk, the Master, which increases precision damage, doesn't do anything for you in PvP. Any sniper rifle will be a one-shot kill to the head, so an increase in an already instant kill is just not, it's not going to do anything for you. It doesn't help whatsoever. The mulligan, I guess, could be kind of nice, but it doesn't really do anything either. I mean, you miss a shot, oh well, your next shot's probably going to miss too with this gun. It's just not good. As I stated earlier, in PvE, the only way I could see this weapon being somewhat viable is if you could just sit back and just continue to snipe a boss or a large target that has a very obvious and easily hittable weak point. And that's just not the case in a lot of situations in this game. I do believe Destiny does need to buff this weapon. Just do something with it to make it better. I don't really care what it is, because pretty much anything they do to this could be an improvement on this gun. It desperately needs something, so hopefully they will do something to this gun to make it a little more usable at least, because I do love how it looks, and if they do make it more practical, I think this weapon could really shine. Again, it's just not a usable weapon right now. It's a tie between this and the Universal Remote for the worst exotic in the game, and I'm leaning more towards this right now. I will have a video for the Universal Remote up, and I'll compare them both after I do that video again. But this is clearly one of the worst, if not the worst, exotic in the game. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.